Hey YouTube, welcome back. Today we want to talk about the functional programming. So functional programming, or short for FP, sorry for FP, it's is a programming paradigm that treats computations as evaluation of mathematical functions and avoids changing states and mutable data. It is based on the principle of mathematical functions and has a strong focus on immutability, purity, and the use of higher order functions or higher order components. Functional programming is often associated with languages like JavaScript or Haskell, which has adopted many functional programming features. So let's talk about the first thing that we want to talk about, which is the pure functions or pure components. So pure functions are functions that produce the same output for the same input without any side effects. They do not modify any external state or variable and are deterministic. Pure functions are easy to reason and it's easy to reason about and test because they have no hidden dependencies. So let's create a functional programming here, pure function. So we'll have function, I will call it add. It will take A and B, and I will return A plus B, for example. So yeah. So for example, this is a functional program. This is a pure function. Any times I will get A plus A is 1 and B is 1, I will get 2 every time, no matter what. The first thing that we'll talk about is immutability. Immutability refers to practice of not modifying data after it's created, and instead new data structured or created when changes are needed. Immutability data helps prevent unintended side effects and simplifies reasoning about the program's behavior. So let's talk about immutability. So let's give an example. So I have const, I'll call it numbers, which will be equals to let's see, have 1, 2, 3, and I want to double that number. So const double numbers, which will equals numbers dot map. I will have num, and I will return num multiplied by 2, and that's it. So basically what we're doing here, we never change the numbers. The numbers will remain immutable. However, we create a new variable and we create a new array. So basically the map method, it's create a new array and never mutate the old one. First class and higher order function. Let's talk about first class and higher order function. So in functional programming, functions are first class citizens, meaning that they can assign to a variable, pass it as an argument, and returned from the other functions. Higher order functions are functions that take other function as an argument or return functions as results. They enable abstractions and code reuse. So let's just get like how the way to do higher order function. So we'll create a function. For example, let's just see this one. Let's just try to do this example. So we have this function we call mutable by, and this function it's return another functions. So basically we are treating this one as a first class citizen. It can pass it as an argument. It can return. It can be assigned to a variable. Also, we have a function composition. So functions composition is the process of combining multiple functions to create a new function. It allows for building complex behavior by chaining simple composable functions together. So for example, let's say that we have add equals a plus, and we have multiple, and we have add and multiple. So we can add multiple, okay, and add, it will be we'll add it as an argument. This we call function composition. And we have declarative programming. This is the last thing that we'll talk about. So declarative programming is functional programming encourage a declarative programming style where you specify that you want to achieve rather than how to achieve it. Like this leads to more concise and expressive code. So, for example, this one, as you can see here, we have the numbers. Let's call it numbers 2. So from the code here, the declarative programming is that the function programming encourages the declarative programming style. So where you specify what where you specify what you want to achieve rather than how to achieve it. This leads to more. So I want to achieve to filter any variable, any num that moduled by 2 equal to 0. So any even. This is the way that we do declarative programming, and actually I will make a dedicated video on the declarative programming because it's a huge topic. So in conclusion, functional programming is known for its benefits in terms of code readability, maintainability, and testability. It can lead to more predictable and less error-prone code, making it particularly suitable for building complex and reliable software systems. While it may require a shift in thinking for developers associated to imperative programming, functional programming concepts are valuable to learn and apply across various programming languages, specifically if you are using React or Angular or Vue.js. It's the main thing they build on top of functional programming. So that's it for today's video. I hope you like my content. If you like my content, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video, and see you guys in future problem.